Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Last night, the Huntingburg's Common Council listened to a report from Du Bois Strong President Ed Cole, who covered the new social media campaign that Du Bois Strong has partnered with through the Purdue Extension. The campaign will focus on advertising the top 12 production facilities in Du Bois County on Facebook. Facebook will feature and will also target ads to potential production workers based on conversations of people who discuss their work needs. Senate Bill 128, Cole then discussed the progress of Senate Bill 128, authored by District 48 Senator Mark Messmer and also sponsored by District 63 State Representative Mike Braun. The bill covers regional infrastructure improvement projects and expands the types of entities that may participate in loan funding, specifically private-public partnerships along with Regional Development Authority that may apply for a fast lane grant from the Federal Highway Administration for highway funding. The Mid-State Corridor project is a proposed highway that would run north from Owensboro, go east of Huntingburg and Jasper, and continue north and connect to Interstate 69. It would specifically handle heavy traffic, especially semi-truck transportation. And also last night, Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner gave a summarization of yesterday's pre-construction meeting with city and county officials and representatives from the Indiana Department of Transportation and also from E&B Paving in regards to the Huntingburg Railroad Overpass project and what is to be expected on Phase 1 of this project.
What you will probably see in the very near future is basically the staging of preparing for the project. Might see some signage, some equipment moving in, and then the first phase of the project that we will see actual work on will involve the setting of the piers or the pouring of the bases for what will be eventually the bridge structure.
Spinner noted that after the footers for the project are set, there will be a period of time where construction will slow as crews wait for the pillars and footers to stabilize, allowing for a sound structure. Spinner says an estimated time frame was also laid out last night.
We're very excited to see this project start. The actual announcement of this project was in June of 2013, and here we are in 2017, and we're looking forward to see activity. And the expected completion date of this was also determined today. Final completion should be in November of 2018. Preliminary use of the project might be as early as September. So somewhere in between September and November of 2018, we should have completion of this project, which will really be of significance for our community in addressing a lot of the concerns we have about our traffic flow as it relates to public safety. So very excited to see this project start, and we're on the way.
Spinner says he's looking forward to the start of construction and is excited to see the significance that the project will provide for the community in solving traffic flow and how it also will relate to public safety. A report of a suspicious vehicle in the parking lot of a Jasper retailer late last night resulted in the arrest of a Pike County man because his vehicle license plate was stolen. Around midnight last night, an officer with the Jasper Police Department noticed the vehicle parked in front of Videotech Direct Maytag, located along the 3700 block of North Newton Street on the city's north side. An investigation found that the passenger car was occupied by 22-year-old Jordan Isaac Messmer of Velpen and had stolen the license plate. Messmer was placed under arrest and charged with theft and was taken to and booked into the Du Bois County Security Center. Reports of a domestic situation at an apartment complex on Jasper's north side Tuesday night ended with a pair of arrests. Around 8 o'clock last night, the Jasper Police Department received 2 phone calls in regards to a domestic disturbance at the Geoplex Apartments on Kirkwood Drive. Police say that they are not sure if the dispute was physical or verbal, but then when they had arrived, an officer came across a male identified as 23-year-old Matthew Hess, and he was located in the parking lot of the apartment complex. Police say a short time later, a woman, 42-year-old Christina Hess, was along with Matthew, lived in the complex. Approached the area, police say that both refused commands from authorities and became aggressive, resulting in other units to be called to the scene. Police say a third person was identified and came out into the parking lot, and at that point, all 3 began to argue, yell, and scream at each other. Police say they also became belligerent and acted aggressive towards officers, and as it turns out, the incident started as a family dispute. Christina and Matthew Hess were both placed under arrest and charged with disorderly conduct and resisting law enforcement. They were booked into the Du Bois County Security Center. A new report from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and the University of Wisconsin Population Health Institute shows that DuBois County is the 14th healthiest county in Indiana. The 2017 County Health Rankings are a collection of 50 reports that reflect the overall health of the counties in every state across the country. Annually, counties receive a snapshot of how healthy their residents are by comparing their overall health and the factors that influence their health with other counties within their state. This allows for the communities to see county to county where they are doing well and where they need to improve. DuBois County Health Department Administrative Director Donna Oding notes that health happens where we live, learn, work, and play. She says that the report is important because it helps identify factors that affect residents and helps them to understand how to compare to other counties in the state. Oding says the county's ranking in the report helps identify areas where the county has succeeded and where we still need to do some improvement. She says with this knowledge, officials can take steps to improve health within DuBois County. DuBois County ranked 14th in the health outcomes and 4th in the health factors. And the health outcomes rankings is based on the measures of mortality and morbidity. The health factors ranking is based on 4 factors, which include health behaviors, clinical care, social and economic and physical environment factors. Oding cited the DuBois County Public Health Partnership and DuBois County Cares as examples of these collaborations. The partnership was formed to assure that the healthcare and public health work systems that best serve the needs of the population are provided. Public health accreditation is a national program for state, local, territorial, and tribal public health departments, and the goal of the accreditation program is to improve and protect the health of every community by advancing the quality and performance of public health departments. The online report can be found at www.countyhealthrankings.org. Jasper-based Kimball International was recognized at the Indiana State House Monday by Governor Eric Holcomb as a recipient of the 2016 Governor's Half-Century Award for 67 years of operation and community service within the Hoosier State. Governor Holcomb awarded 34 Indiana companies with the Governor's Century and a Half Century Business Awards during Monday's ceremony. Accepting the award on Kimball's behalf was Kimball Board Chairman and CEO Bob Schneider. And he says on behalf of their 3,000 plus employees and especially the 2,400 who work in their Indiana operations, they are truly honored and humbled by this recognition. Schneider says that Kimball's community service over the last 67 years has been a cornerstone of the guiding principles established by the founder, Arnold F. Habig, who in 1950 started the company within Jasper. Schneider says that the company is committed to community service and the remainder of those principles is still effective to this day. And make sure you keep it right here, because up next, take a look at your weather summary.